Please excuse my voice. I have a cold. We're going into winter at the moment, so there's colds and flus everywhere. So both me and my children are full of it. So yeah, excuse the voice. Okay. What have I taken from this course? What are my reflections from this course? One of the most important things has been very enjoyable going through the course. I must admit it is very odd talking on this phone. I'm very used to lecturing but not looking at myself while lecturing, so this is definitely a new experience for me, and you can see I'm a lecturer how much my hands move. Okay, I have found this course very busy. We are coming to the end of my semester, so I've had a lot of revision with my students, so it has been very busy, but it's been very enjoyable getting into the discussion forums. One of the biggest things that I've taken from this course is the use of theories. I use social cognitive learning theory nearly every single day in my career. I use it to explain criminals, to explain crime, to explain behavior of either sides or society, how they react to crime and so on. And it's my favorite theory. It's my theory that I go to explain almost all crimes, as long as they're not the biological type. But I've never, strangely enough, ever thought of actually applying it to education. But when the assignment came around to apply it to the education, I realized what a perfect fit it is and how logical it is to use in education. So one of my biggest takeouts in this was to be able to, that theories can be used across the different disciplines, which I know sounds very logical, but when you're in your own field, for me it's criminology and psychology and humanities, you stick with those theories and you stick in those fields, and it's quite difficult, and you forget quite often to move out of those fields and look at what everybody else is doing. So that was quite nice to be able to take a theory that I use every day and apply it to education, and what a brilliant fit it was. I also enjoyed looking at motivation so in depth. We all use motivation every day, but we never really analyze it, or I've never analyzed it as much, what's actually happening with the motivation, which I really enjoyed this time. And I enjoyed how you looked at the intrinsic and how we can use it with our students, and I'm definitely going to use it with my students next semester to see where their motivation levels are. Another thing that I had from this module was the goal theory. I have never looked at the goal theory to apply it to education or my classes for no particular reason. I've just never thought of it. Goal theory is for business, it's not for education. But I definitely found that it could be used in education in the correct area and the correct aspect. So it's definitely something that I'm going to look at further to bring it in. So that was quite nice to learn something that I'd really never looked at before. Other than that, those are my main things that I have taken from the theory. You can see I've got my little crib notes down there. So those are the main things that I've taken from this module. Like I said, it's been very enjoyable. The discussion forums have been very interesting, what everybody's different points of view are. And it's so nice on the discussion forum that we all come from so many different disciplines. I've definitely got some hints and tips that I've implemented in my class, which has been great as well. And that's it. Those are the reflections I've had from the course. I'm really looking forward to future modules. I've really enjoyed this module so far. The feedback's been great, and yeah, there's nothing really else to say. So here's my video reflection back. Look forward to watching everybody else's, and have a good day.